Hi everybody, Paul here to tell you about the book I just read, 6 Pixels of Separation by Mitch Joel. It's a book about communicating and connecting in an online world. And I'm going to give this one about 3.5 to 4 stars. This is a good book. It was written in 2009, so interestingly enough, even a year old, some of the technology is still is a little outdated. Yet Mitch really focuses on the fundamentals of communication in a digital world. And I think this stuff is really important because the cultural shift that we are undergoing with how we communicate with people, how we connect with them, is changing how we live our lives. And when you think about your personal brand, you think about the things you want to say, you think about the things you do online, with mobile, with platforms, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. It's really important to understand how you can do it effectively and how it is perceived to the audience that you're trying to connect with. A couple of the points that Mitch makes in the book that I think are really important to discuss here are, number one, that it's a trust economy that we live in with our digital communication, meaning you have to build trust with your audience, your peers, your colleagues in order to generate value for your personal brand inside this space. And the other thing that sticks with me is that this does not happen overnight. This takes time, a lot of time. And the more time you take to nurture it and grow it organically, the greater your value will be in the long run. One final point that really stuck with me in this book is how everything we do online is content. And I believe content is king, but Mitch goes even further to say that everything is content and content is everything and content is media, that we become advertisers of ourselves, of our personal brand, and our message as we take it to the masses. And I think it's really important to understand that when you're connecting with people. You can see that in my book I've taken quite a few notes and I've really scribbled this thing up, but that's how important this was to me. It's stuff that I'm actually going to take into my career and my blogging as I move forward. So check out his book. It's a good read, and I think something you should definitely read if you tackle the online world.